3 boxes. That's all my father let me pack. 31 years of memories, reduced to 3 cardboard boxes on the front lawn of the house I'd just saved from foreclosure. Melissa made it clear, he said, not even looking at me. She's uncomfortable with you living here. You're too critical of our relationship. This is her home now. You need to respect that. Her home? The house I'd grown up in? The house I'd paid $200,000 to save from bank seizure just 4 months ago. The house where my mother died now belonged to a 32-year-old woman who'd known my father for exactly 7 months. I'm Aria Thompson, 31. 4 months ago, my father called me sobbing. "The bank's foreclosing. I'm losing the house. Your mother's house. I need $200,000 or they take it in 30 days. I emptied my retirement accounts, took a massive tax penalty, gave him every penny, saved the house. Saved his life, basically. Last week, he married Melissa, former cocktail waitress, calls herself a lifestyle influencer with 3,000 Instagram followers. She moved in immediately. Within 72 hours, I was out. What he didn't know, when I paid that $200,000, I didn't just hand him cash. I bought the house from the bank, put it in my name. Legal, documented, mine. He thinks he owns it. He doesn't. And Melissa's about to find out that decorating someone else's house doesn't make it yours. Want to see what happens when entitled people discover they've been living in their victim's property? Stay tuned. Drop a like right now if you've ever saved someone who didn't deserve it. Comment where you're watching from. What you're about to witness is a masterclass in why property deeds matter more than promises. My mother died 3 years ago. Breast cancer, stage 4. 18 months from diagnosis to death. During those 18 months, I moved back home, quit my apartment, lived in my childhood bedroom, worked remotely, cared for her during chemo, held her hand through the bad days, was there when she took her last breath. My father fell apart after she died, completely shattered. I understood. They'd been married 34 years, high school sweethearts. That kind of loss destroys you. I stayed, kept living there, helped him manage grief, cooked dinners, made sure he ate, got him into therapy. Slowly, he started healing. Then, 18 months ago, he met Melissa at a restaurant. She was his server, 32 years old, practically my age. Within 3 weeks, they were dating. Within 2 months, she'd temporarily moved in. Within 6 months, she'd completely renovated her entire presence in the house, redecorated my mother's bedroom, replaced family photos with her influencer aesthetic shots, turned my mom's craft room into a content creation studio. I bit my tongue. My father seemed happy, distracted from grief. If this young woman helped him heal, fine. Then the financial crisis hit. 4 months ago, my father knocked on my bedroom door at midnight. He was crying, actually sobbing. "Aria, I made a terrible mistake. I'm losing the house. The bank is foreclosing. I refinanced after your mother died, tried to pay off medical bills, and I got behind on payments. They're seizing the property in 30 days unless I pay $200,000. Everything. I'll lose everything. This house, the house I grew up in, where my mother lived, where she died, where every memory of my childhood existed. How much do you need?" I asked. $200,000. I know that's impossible, but if I don't pay, they take it, auction it. I'll be homeless. I didn't sleep that night. Spent hours doing calculations. My retirement accounts totaled $240,000. Early withdrawal meant a massive tax penalty. I'd lose about $60,000 to fees and taxes, but I'd have enough. The next day, I called my financial advisor. I need to liquidate everything, all retirement accounts. I need cash. Aria, the penalty will be enormous. You're only 31. This will devastate your retirement. My father is losing his house. I don't have a choice. 1 week later, I had $200,000 cash. Handed it to my father. Saved the house. Destroyed my financial future. But family, right? That was 4 months ago. After I saved the house, things changed fast, and not in good ways. Melissa became possessive, territorial, like she'd been validated somehow. Week 1 after the payment, Melissa, I'm redecorating the living room. I need you to move your things out of there. Your mom's old furniture doesn't match my aesthetic. My mom's furniture, the couch she'd picked out, the bookshelf she loved, my aesthetic. Week 2, the kitchen needs updating. Can you eat in your room for the next few weeks? Contractors will be here daily. Contractors. Renovating the kitchen I just saved. With what money? I didn't ask. Didn't want to know. Week 3. Your dad and I are getting married. Small ceremony, just us. You understand. We wanted intimate. They'd known each other for 7 months. My mother had been dead less than 3 years. But sure, intimate. The wedding happened. City Hall. I wasn't invited. Saw the Instagram post before my father even told me. Caption: just married, starting our forever in our beautiful home. #new beginnings. #blessed. Our home? The home I saved? Sure, Melissa. Sure. Week 4 post-wedding. The conversation that changed everything. Melissa cornered me in the hallway. Aria, we need to talk about living arrangements. What about them? I'm not comfortable with you living here. You're very negative. You don't support our relationship. This is supposed to be our newlywed phase, and having you here creates weird energy. I stared at her. This is my home. I've lived here my entire life. It's our home, mine and your father's. We're married. You're an adult. You should have your own place. I went to my father. Dad, Melissa says I need to move out. He wouldn't look at me. Aria, honey, Melissa has a point. You're 31. Most people your age have their own places. And she's my wife now. I need to prioritize her comfort. Can you look for an apartment? Maybe by the end of the month? End of the month. 30 days. To leave the house I just saved with $200,000 of my retirement money. I didn't argue, just went to my room and made a call to the title company that had handled the foreclosure prevention. I need to confirm something. When I paid the $200,000 to stop foreclosure, how was that structured? Let me pull the file. Okay, here it is. You purchased the property directly from the lender. Foreclosure satisfied. Title transferred to you. Aria Thompson, sole owner. My heart rate spiked. I own the house, not my father? Correct. The foreclosure meant the bank owned it. You bought it from them. Your father is not on the title. Does he know this? We sent all documentation to you. Whether you shared it with him, that's your business. I'd been so focused on saving the house, I hadn't fully processed the legal mechanics. I'd paid the bank directly, bought the property, put it in my name. Legal, documented, mine. He thinks he owns it. He doesn't. And Melissa's about to find out that decorating someone else's house doesn't make it yours. I didn't tell them immediately. That would be too easy, too quick. They needed to understand exactly what they'd done.
Instead, I started documenting everything. Documentation collection. My $200,000 bank withdrawal records, title transfer documents showing me as the sole owner, property deed in my name, my father's signature on documents acknowledging he no longer owned it. He'd signed without reading, trusting me. Text messages from Melissa demanding I leave. Photos of her renovations to her house. Then I called a real estate attorney, Marcus Chen, specialized in property disputes. Showed him everything. He read through the documents, then looked at me with something like admiration. You own this house outright. Your father and his new wife are living in your property. Legally, they're your tenants. You could evict them tomorrow. I don't want to evict my father, but I want Melissa to understand she has zero power here. What do you want to do? A plan was formed, perfectly legal, perfectly devastating,